everyone, Jen Loves Wrestling here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody is staying happy and healthy. And speaking of happy, I think we are all that after last Sunday's TakeOver. There is a lot to cover right there. We're going to talk about TakeOver, so let's get right to it. First, I want to say, just starting off the bat, this was one of my absolute favorite TakeOvers. This was obviously the greatest show of the year, but it was, putting aside my little certain tiny fan issues, which was obviously the same thing that we all feel, which maybe not every single match went our way, and of course, being an Imperium-less, more specifically Marcellus show, it was as good as it could be for all of that. Okay, but so let's get to it though. I thought this was a fantastic TakeOver. I really enjoyed this show. So the first big surprise, or one big surprise I should say, that we found out Sunday was that something I'm really excited about, which is that Eli Drake had signed with WWE and is going to be appearing on NXT, and that's a huge deal. That's a huge signing. I'm really happy for him. I'm really happy about this. I remember seeing Eli Drake and just thinking, this guy is a perfect fit for WWE. He has so much charisma. His promos are amazing. He is really going to make a tremendous splash in NXT, I believe. So, really excited. Eli Drake, he is now going by L.A. Knight. So, they still kept the 3 syllables, so he could do that and his whole yeah thing. So, I like that. I like that he is still staying about the same, because what he has been truly special. So, really excited to see the things that he can bring to NXT. Alright, so we start the show off with already a match that's going to make history. The first Women's Dusty Cup Finals match. And we crowned a new champion. And I think that this was the right team that won, and that is Dakota and Raquel. First of all, I like that this year, also, of course, with the men's match, real actual tag teams won. I know that's not going to be the case every year, nor should it be going forward, because it might be a little predictable. I don't mind some of the makeshift teams if they make sense, some of these thrown together teams, but this is a celebration of tag team wrestling, so I believe it's important that you have actual tag teams in there and actual tag teams that can do well and show their skills, and I think Dakota and Raquel fit the bill really well here. This is well-deserved to me because Dakota is excellent. She's one of the best female wrestlers in NXT that hasn't had the women's title. And Raquel burst onto the scene, in my opinion, I've mentioned this several times before, a little too soon, a little early for what she was ready for, but she was going to be featured on TV on a regular basis, so she worked hard, she got better. She's excellent now. I'm a fan now. I wasn't a fan when she first appeared on TV, but I am a fan now, and I am happy for her. I'm happy for them. I think they looked great in there. Raquel brings that huge power dynamic. She was very dominating during this match. Dakota is an excellent striker. She is a fantastic kicker. I love her kicks. Of course, from her previous nickname of the tag team, Team Kick. Dakota is just one of the best kickers out there. Her kicks are so crisp. They're so beautiful. So they both bring something to this team, and it was well-deserved, and I think that the right decision was made here. So congratulations to those ladies on making history. As a long-time Dakota fan, I am particularly happy for her, but so happy for both these ladies. Well-deserved. The next match we're going to move on to is, in my opinion, and I have a 2-way tie here. We'll talk about that more towards the end of the video. You guys can break the tie in the comment section if you want. But for me, this was the first match of the night, / possibly match of the year candidate. Kushida versus Johnny Gargano. Okay, so the story here was, before the match, the Way was all walking out to the ring. They were all going to join Johnny Gargano for his big title defense, as this was an NXT North American title match. So they're all coming out. We see them in the backstage area walking forward. Indy, Candice, Johnny, and then somebody grabbed Austin Theory, somebody who we clearly believe is most likely Dexter Lumis. So the Way comes out, and The girls look around. Johnny looks around. Somebody's missing. Johnny goes for his thing that he does with Austin Theory, which is super cute. I love it. So he goes to do that, but there's nobody on the other side. So they realize Austin is missing. So the girls go in the back and find Austin, or try to find Austin, and figure out what happened to Austin Theory. So I was all set as Johnny's walking to the ring to get ready to unload my Johnny Gargano jumping on the bandwagon of his conspiracy theories. Johnny's head would not be in this match. Johnny is worried about his friend slash son in this little way segment, because Johnny and Candace remind me of the mom and dad, and Indy and Austin are the kids. So, of course, he's worried about Austin Theory. So it was his mind really be able to be focused in this, what's going on, where's Austin? So, I was all prepared to, pour my heart into that and dump all my eggs in that basket. But they don't call him Johnny Takeover for nothing. Johnny managed to prevail here and retain and win the match. Still your NXT North American Champion, Johnny Gargano. Congratulations for overcoming adversity, Johnny Gargano. We are so proud of you. I love the way, and I love the Garganos and Theory and Indy, and it's all great, so I was happy there. So then we have MSK versus Grizzled Young Veterans for the Dusty Cups men's finals. I was very much looking forward to this match. I am a huge Grizzled Young Veterans fan. I love their work in NXT UK, their work in Progress, and you get Zach Gibson on a mic and it's friggin' over. And I mean that literally, he is tremendous on the mic. I feel like he should surgically have a microphone attached to his hand at all times, because if Zach Gibson comes out to the ring and he does not have a microphone, something has gone horribly wrong here. It's a tragedy. Fantastic team, though. I love them. MSK, what a debut for them, right? Show up, debut in the Dusty Cup Classic, and all the way to the finals, and all the way to the trophy. As MSK was able to pick up the victory here, this was a fantastic match. I think that MSK's debut match was probably my second favorite match they've had in NXT so far. I feel like in the middle it wasn't as stellar, but their debut match was great, and then circling around to the finals match, they looked amazing. Some of the stuff that they can do is breathtaking and defies logic and gravity and all of that. So, I was going for GYV here in all honesty, but, good on them, though. I'm happy. Congratulations for MSK. They seem awesome. It kind of, if I have to be a little negative here, one issue I have with MSK, though, they're the opposite of Zach Gibson. Just please, let their talking speak for itself in the ring. Keep those boys away from a microphone. It ain't working. Okay, so then, women's tag team match triple threat. Mercedes Martinez versus Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. My sentimental favorite here is Mercedes Martinez, because I've worked with her in the past. I worked with her in my home company in Rochester, New York, back when I was active in the wrestling business, and obviously so excited for the opportunities that she has gotten, and for her to be included in this women's tag team or women's triple threat match. I was just really, that makes me emotional to see somebody like that succeed. I'm really proud of her. Io did retain here, but you know what? Congratulations, Mercedes. She looked amazing in this match, so I'm excited to see, hopefully, push continue for her. Good things happen for her, and hopefully down the line she can have her moment. Our main event, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. And as you guys might have guessed, this was my second match of the night. And I'm not saying my second favorite. I'm saying this was the second pick for me for match of the night. It's a tie between Kushida and Johnny, and then this match. Also another match of the year contender, in my opinion. So if you guys want to break that tie for me down in the comment section, I'd appreciate it. I can't decide. I liked both matches for different reasons. I think they both were just, they brought everything to the table. They were two gorgeous matches, and I can't, just because this was the main, and just because this was for the NXT Championship, it doesn't mean that I'm picking it over Johnny and Kushida. And just because I am a gigantic Johnny Gargano and the Way fan, and the story with this match and everything leading up to it, doesn't mean I'm picking this match over the main. They were both equally fantastic, in my opinion. So, the match itself, obviously, as I said, was tremendous. But here we go. Here we go, guys. The story of the night, the story of the week in wrestling, the story of everything with TakeOver and NXT and all that right now, is what happened after the match. After Finn Balor retained, Oni and Danny, we seen earlier, coming out, arriving for TakeOver with Pete Dunne, as they are a faction together. And hopefully, on a side note, since football season is over, we will see the return of Pat McAfee soon. I hope, please, fingers crossed. Alright, so, Oni and Danny come out afterwards, and they attack Finn Balor. And so, who makes the save? Of course, they've been teasing up the past few weeks with possibly a cohesive unit, I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe that Finn would join Era. But anyways, they've been teasing a little bit of an alliance there. So, Era comes out to make the save, to help Finn chase off Oni and Danny, and most specifically was Kyle, reassuring Finn that, hey, we got your back, everything is okay. They nurse Finn back up. Roddy's there, Adam's there, and Kyle is mostly there for Finn. And they get ready to take the show off the air. Era does their pose, leave a spot in the middle, insert Finn Balor. He does a little gun thingy that he does, a little pointy, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, he does his little Finn Balor thing. The logo comes up, and sure enough, we did get logoed, guys, didn't we? And everybody is going to say that what happens next, they may have seen it coming. At one point, it was a viable option, but you did not see it coming in that moment, and you know that. So, don't even give me that. They're standing, them together, and then all of a sudden, we have the jaw-dropping moment, a kick from Adam Cole to Finn Balor's jaw. This was not very well received by Kyle O'Reilly, who got up in Adam Cole's face saying, "What are you doing? Why did you just super kick Finn Balor?" And boom, Adam Cole lays out Kyle O'Reilly as well. This was the literally their jaws drop, but this was the jaw drop felt around the wrestling world. Talk about a shock to the system. So, that's what happened with Era, and that's what happened with Finn Balor, and everything before the main event and the show went off the air. So, from a business standpoint, this was absolutely brilliant, because like I said before, Smarks, I seen it coming. No, you didn't. You didn't see that coming. Not in that moment. You didn't see it coming. Nobody saw that coming. It was so beautifully done. Adam with that freaking snap kick. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Sometimes you can see somebody setting up for the turn. You couldn't see it here. Everything was really, really well done. So from a business standpoint, what a win. This was beautifully executed. It was smart. It was shocking, obviously. Oh my God. Was it shocking? Wow. From a fan point, oh my God. I was hoping all this build up. First of all, I love the slow build with Finn and Era. And I really thought that this was going to culminate in Finn aligning himself, or maybe another case scenario, actually joining Undisputed Era. I'm not the hugest Finn Balor fan in the world, or at least not of this present version of him, but I wanted this. Like, when he's with them, I'm like, aw, this works, I like it. So from a fan point, I was a little hurt, I was a little crushed, but gotta respect the decision. You know, it was smart. It was a smart business move. It was shocking. It would get everybody talking, and we are talking about it because it's humongous news. So tell me what you think of that also in the comment section. What happens for Undisputed Era next? Where do they go from here? Obviously, things aren't looking that great between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick was there, though, too. And he was, you know, for lack of a better word again, shocked. Adam's like, come on, Roderick, let's go. And Roddy just stood there and kind of looked at Kyle and just kind of looked, you know, I mean, he just kind of had to stand there helplessly and watch his family fall apart. So where does this leave Roderick Strong? Where does this leave Bobby Fish? Where does this leave Undisputed Era? What are Finn Balor's thoughts? So everybody leave your comments below. And please like this video, click the little notification bell thingy, subscribe, and I love you guys, and I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye. Mwah.